is me, Gigglem, and welcome back to Sly Cooper in the Thievius Raccoonus. In the last part, this place sucks. And in this part, it's the moment you all been waiting for. I bet many of you were waiting for me to get to these next treasure keys. That's right, we got mini games. Ooh, mini games galore. We are going to be doing the rest of this particular episode is going to be that. That's what this is, because we got to get to what is considered some of the more infamous parts of the game, and one of those is down home cooking.
With all the hay and feathers in here, just looking at this place has got me breaking out in hives. But we've got no choice. That ghost over there contacted me on Spectre Wave Radio, and we've cut a deal. He's promised us a key if you can whack 50 chickens. I guess he needs them to make a big pot of gumbo, but he's scared of the bomb-toting roosters. Be careful, or they'll blow you to bits. Think you can do it?
You heard him right. Bomb-toting roosters. Yeah. I have heard nothing but horror stories about this. And yes, this can kind of suck sometimes. First things first, if you want to make things easier on yourself and not have to go through the dialogue or have to press yes to select it again, we're making a quick save. Make quick saves for this, because if you want to just instantly get back to the mission, you can. I've had less trouble on this, but let's see if the recording curse can prove me wrong. So what do I recommend you do in a mission like this? Pay attention to when you hear a certain sound. Yep, there's the sound. What you want to do is just kite them and make sure they run into each other. Just keep running. Yep, there we go. Basically, that is really right in front of my face. The game decides to spawn one of them right in my face. Collision. It's a good thing I had a lucky charm on me, because that was rude. That was not my fault. Ugh. Yeah. Just constantly swipe. Constantly swipe the poultry and make sure that the bomb-tootin' roasters run into each other. You can also jump over these little little boxes or I want to say chicken feed, I believe. Just keep running. Make sure, or that can happen. Of course, recording curse. I get it done on my first try when I played the PlayStation 3 version, but the moment I'm recording and I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version, oh nope, I gotta fail. So yeah, listen to the little that's twice. That is twice that a rooster just spawned right in front of me. And because I spoke, I can't do that one edit I was gonna do if I were to get blown up by a rooster. If you think that's dangerous, Sly, think what could have happened. It could have happened if a certain franchise wasn't relegated to the big end's consoles. We would have had to deal with Blaziken. Okay, that my slot. I can't do a Bentley. Yeah, just basically kite them away from you. Like, the further they are from you, the better. And don't get caught on certain objects. As long as they've gone without blowing up. Sometimes I've even just focused on just surviving enough to to end up seeing my my chicken count go straight to 50. Okay, every one of them has always been a rooster in my spawning right in front of me. Like, why is it always a rooster spawning right in front of me that happened? Like, when last few attempts that I tried this, I never gotten roosters to do that. And there it goes, happening again. Hey. Well, guys, you got what you wanted. Me failing at this. Of course. Of course, it wouldn't be a Let's Play without something that I can do on my first try, taking me 7. So, you know what to do. Just make them run into each other. Like, while you're swinging the cane, getting a bunch of clucks. Just make sure these roosters run into each other. Ho, 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 no, 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 no. Why am I screaming like this in a game like this? There we go. Ay. Just an... Come on. Darn freaking... I cut it close. I have to look at that in post in the post recording, because guess what? When I got that 50th chicken, I was like one swipe. I was like, my cane was a hair away from touching that rooster. Oh, there you go. You happy? You got what you wanted. And guess what? We're not done yet. We got shmups.
That vehicle seems to be outfitted with some sort of high-energy cannon. Use the left analog stick to move, and aim the right analog stick in the direction you want to shoot. Remember, you can only shoot in one direction while moving in another.
Now, you can also use a D-pad, which I recommend you do for these kind of vehicles. Precise movement, because with the D-pad you get precise movement. It's Smash TV again, only with a different camera angle. And for this one, I understand. Oh, ugh. Now, these particular flame roosters and such, they are protected by these stone walls, which will chip with the bullet holes you left in it. So be absolutely careful. Just make sure you dispatch them. This is the lesser of the two evils you have to deal with. So of course, when you're dealing with giant bone rooster heads, just flinging right after you, just constantly just move to the left and then to the right. Oh gosh. Ugh, gosh. Heaven almighty, just ugh. Ugh. Go forward, go forward, go forward. Oh, ha, ha. Just am I glad that the later games introduced a health bar? Because I think I'm about the game over. I really am. Oof. Ay, ay, ay. Basically, just make sure you stand your ground and make sure you shoot. Ugh. I really don't like dealing with these ghost cats. Like, I'm surprised that they're ghost cats and not just straight up regular ghosts. Oh, they tried to get the jump on me. And now we have to worry about flaming rooster heads and ghosts in very, very narrow sections. Ooh. 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 And this isn't the last we're gonna see of the shmup type of level. We will get one in China soon enough. I think the last part of it is going to be a bit more straight ahead. I think the China one is much easier. It's another bit of evidence that China was meant to be first, but the levels were deemed too tricky for to be early Sly Cooper levels. Things just got a whole lot harder. Ugh. It just keeps spawning so many of them. Problem is that that you have to deal with them while dealing with a weapon that isn't exactly the most accurate. I'm down to like 3 lives here. I have no lucky charms left. And I have to basically kite these things. Ugh. You don't know how uncomfortable I get trying to get past the swarm, trying to get close enough to basically destroy these little targets. Cauldron disaster. That means we are just about to face the boss. Much as I would like to show you the PS2 version and what's supposed to happen, I'm going to tell you one particular method when we get to the boss. So, here's what you're supposed to do. First things first, open up that, take out the guards, and now we open up the path to the final boss. Or, not the final boss, just the boss of this area. Let's finally be done with this world.
I could feel that Cooper vibe coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Yeah, well, you give me the creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime.
Oh, Sly. I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper.
This cutscene is so slow. I apologize to anyone who has orthodontophobia, because this is a giant maw. So, this particular boss is also infamous with the re-releases of the game, because even the PS4 version has this issue. Sly, I pressed circle! Ay. Sometimes you need a hard press to even get it to count. Wait for her tail to... Guess who jumped in too early? Ay. I should be playing better than this. Just, because if I game over, remember, cutscenes are unskippable in this game. Ay.
Come back here. You can't run away forever.
Quite true. Quite true. Why don't I have my servant Chumley escort you over here?
Alright. What's the catch?
Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get set.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
Apologize for that. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're making a save. You want to make a save. Why? Mash the button. It is desynced that way. And let's just say this is why I wouldn't be able to let's play a rhythm game. You kinda need the focus. And let's just say you can't talk and play DDR at the same time. Or in this case, Sly the Rapper. The reason why I say button mash, it's desynced. Wait for her to do a tail slam. Slap her. Don't take that out of context. Now it's gonna get a lot more trickier, so remember the button mash. I want you to look at the toolset to speedrun for this. Why button mash? Because of the desync, it will allow you to basically guarantee a button input. That's why I say, if you're ever playing this game on PlayStation 4 or 5, button mash for this boss. Wait for the tail slam. And I think this is the last part. Ugh. It's really fast now. Wait for the tail slam first.
You certainly got some rhythm, Raccoon. But it won't help you none if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. You go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. Mz.Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slyton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of '71, earned Mz.Ruby a life sentence behind bars. While the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
Now, if the annotation for every PlayStation 3 and Vita trophy is to go by, Dance Dance Ruby is clearly a reference to Dance Dance Revolution. And you guys know me and my rhythm games. Well, I'll tell you this right now, if you want to play a rhythm game like that, there's Parappa the Rappa, and they did re-release that game for the PlayStation 4 and 5. But yeah, now that out of the way, we can at least begin what was originally going to be the first level you were going to go to. In betas, they basically mentioned that you found a page from the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus, and it was likely changed early on to the point where like lines in the final game say lines in the final game don't even mention that you have anything from the Panda King's section of the Thievius Raccoonus. And one of the abilities we got is one of my favorites for a reason. So, at the risk of extending part 8 a little bit longer, let us go straight to China.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
Now, we begin what is the penultimate episode to Sly Cooper. What we're gonna do is just basically try to get into his quarters, and of course, given that we're dealing with Asian territories, we have very noble and noble. We have very agile and crafty soldiers that trained in martial arts, either with their fists or with the very weapons they wield. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm always constantly scanning for things, it's because, again, this is one of those episodes that I can never basically fully commit to getting every single bottle in one fell swoop. I always end up backtracking and such. But, let's see what we're dealing with here, because Bentley is going to point out something here.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
The rocket came from that giant statue. And you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
So yeah, the Panda King isn't just taking his revenge for people not seeing his vision, but taking it out on, well, innocent villages. And I've never been in an avalanche. I hope I don't have to experience what it's like being in one, because I'm pretty sure it would be a very dangerous and cold situation. But even though my Sona is a Samoyed, I can tell you one thing that my Sona dislikes, even with all his floofy fur. Winter. I love the atmosphere, but I don't like living through it. I don't like winter at all. People always complain about me about summer heat and such, but even if the summer heat can be a thing to deal with, I hate freezing more. I really don't like freezing. And I never even got to mention the very ability we got from rescuing the pages of the Thievius Raccoonus that Mz.Ruby had. Excuse me, Mz.Ruby with a Z. The invisibility, like the ability of invisibility. Seriously, I got hit. We were clipping into that monkey's back. Ay. And just the threading the needle there, am I right? Yeah, they're apes. What is a hitbox in this game? I swear. Because, like, I was clearly one full crate away from being hit. I shouldn't be messing up like this. Ugh. Like, I remember just taking breaks between worlds whenever I was playing this kind of game, but I remember having one sitting of Sly 1 where I beat it in one day, and even got all the trophies for it, and that was the PlayStation 3 version. That was the last version I played before starting this Let's Play. And I'm already, like, to the halfway point on the sequel and such, and I've been trying to catch up the PS Vita version to that. Ugh. And it's always the worst feeling when you're just, like, on your way and you haven't seen any clue bottles in a certain section where you're wondering, did I miss a corner to look across? So, sorry for a little bit of me getting uppity, but, Now, now, the invisibility, like, Sly's, Sly, I can't pronounce his name. Like, his little invisibility cloak, you're going to love the use of that ability. However, in the next episode, I'm gonna show you a trophy in the PlayStation 4 and 5 versions that can be a bit of a thing to earn, because it's all about just knowing when to make yourself visible. But basically, this next part of this Let's Play is all about just getting into the Panda King's territory and saving the rest for next time. Now, you're supposed to get a notice from Bentley entering the next area requires a key that's heavily guarded, but you can just skip that trigger. And, just go up here for a bit. There are gonna be some bottles that are up here. Sly, please. Alright, fine. We'll pass on by. There we go. Hey. Oh, wait. I think I was supposed to... Was it circle I was meant to hold? I think it was circle I was meant to hold. At least bottles get saved. Bad news is that we have to climb all of that again, so I will be right back. Not wrong button. We're not playing Slide 2. Huh? I'm showing that. But I'm rewinding because, no. Now that we're back here, we can continue with our little quest across this particular patch of the Great Wall. It's just the thing. Almost 4 Let's Plays ago, we were playing a game that had 2 levels on the Great Wall of China, and now I'm in a level that's back in China. Don't even get close to their backs, though, because they will detect you if you're so much as just like a breath away from the rear. I could have worded that better, but no. I was 1 bottle away. Well, the good news is it's just 1 bottle. And I'm on the opposite side. Staying on this wall can be a bit of a thing. There, nope. I wasn't 1 bottle away. So there has to be another bottle that's here. And guess what, genius? It's circle. It's circle to go invisible. Ugh. Seriously. Ooh. Please don't tell me I missed one along the way again. Oh no, it's right there. Good. Good. Let's go back and open up that vault and then get the key. And then once we're into the place, we're gonna call it apart.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
It's not code, whatever 8 is in Japanese. It's Konami. Dang it, Bentley. Why must you rob me of 573?
This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
Huckleberry Cooper. Are we talking like early 20th century? I have no idea what century Huckleberry Finn takes place in. But yeah, now we can walk while invisible. And you're gonna want to use this. Because walking while invisible will help you get past certain things. It's pretty much a requirement for this one, and I don't know why they made it restricted to, well, this. A vault code. Now we have to get back. So we have to make it past all these those they're not size. It's a very serpent-looking sword. I don't know what it's called, but I'm not exactly the most educated, but oh well. But now we're finally past here. And now that we at least got a start on the Panda Kings episode of Sly Cooper, let's wrap it up. If you want to donate, there's a couple links in the description down below. Any amount helps. If you want to follow this series and any others like it, it's just a click of the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll be on your way, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The thought is appreciated. Anyway, I hope you're taking really good care of yourself, and I shall now finally bid you adieu.